Whoa! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha-ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha-ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
So how'd you react if you come down to breakfast and you notice 23-year-old Tiara Joanne Smith sitting there at your breakfast table eating Fruity Pebbles while petting your dog, and she's not wearing pants, shoes, or socks?
It's going to be a problem for her.
All she has is a jacket around her waist.
Yeah. It's probably going to escalate to something physical.
Mm-hmm. Now, the homeowner's son initially smelled something burning, and he went to investigate, and that's when he found Smith interacting with their oven and the dog.
Oh, no. She was cooking and eating cereal?
And she was definitely under the influence of something. Yeah, it took her several minutes simply to state her name, and she used made-up words while giggling.
What?
The next day, when she finally sobered up, she told officers that she thought the house was a fair, and she knocked before entering when she heard sounds inside. She thought it was a fair? Like what, like a county fair? Like you can ride rides? And maybe she thought like the dog was a goat and she was at a petting zoo?
Yeah, we need to go ahead and put her on a little mental evaluation for a few days.
She's saying she smoked marijuana beforehand and claimed the stove was already on when she got there.
This is more than marijuana.
It might have been laced with, I don't know what.
Was it laced with
My goodness.
crack?
Wow.
Bath salts?
She's now facing first-degree burglary charges. She pled not guilty. Blame it on the marijuana.
This is not weed. No, weed is not going down for this.
Well, this is booze, we know, apparently, as this American Airlines passenger was testing their new policy. You know, the one where they say, you got to have on headphones. You're not going to be able to play your phone audio out loud. This drunky drunk on the flight said, oh, yes, I am. Well, this was taken off from Miami and headed to Tampa, and they said, oh, no, no, no.
I paid money for it, and I played a video for 30 seconds at 50% sound. And that's the reason you're kicking me off?
Kicked off. They said she was pretty hammered and went on quite an expletive-filled tirade at many of the crew members. So they said it doesn't matter.
The rules are the rules, lady.
Yeah, so if you missed that, if you want to get all hammered before you go on your American Airlines flight, they're not going to tolerate you playing your phone audio out loud. You got to have headphones on. And this guy, what a tool this dude is. There was a lot of these things are coming out of South Florida. This one is a Southwest Airlines flight that was set to take off from Miami. So they're leaving out of here.
Miami's a little squirrely.
Yeah, today on the Whacked Out News it is. Yeah, these are two flights here. This is what you're dealing with, flying out of Miami.
This is why I fly PBI.
There you go. Good opportunity for your little endorsement, Virginia. They said a passenger was beefing with his girl as they were taking off for a family vacation. Now, he started yelling at her because she boarded ahead of him with her family and not with him. And so he was yelling at her, as you can hear from this audio. And there's another man who's stepping in to prevent him from getting to his girl that was back further in the plane. Marissa's her name, you can hear. So the angry passenger then started trying to fight the tall man who's kind of keeping her from going back further into the plane.
Oh, Lord.
In the process, he hits the kid of a woman that's in a red shirt you would see in the video.
Oh, Lord.
And then the girl is just kind of standing there behind him, younger girl. She's got the glasses on behind him. She is the niece, apparently, and here he is making a scene on this Southwest flight.
Go! Can you call the
Go! Lord.
Yeah, that's not a good relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's going to behave that way just because you got on the plane a little bit earlier and he's going to decide to ruin the entire trip, whatever you're taking, wherever you're going because of that.
Go without him. And yeah, that's why you board without him too, because he's obviously unhinged.
Right.
Girl, y'all need to separate.
Mm-hmm. Here's a woman in Orlando that didn't realize that you can't drive at 136 miles per hour.
How fast you think you're going?
Her speed was way off, according to police in Orlando, Florida. They posted video of this traffic stop to their Facebook page because of the unusual excuse this driver provided for exceeding the speed limit.
What seems to be the hurry? How fast you think you're going? What's the speed limit up here? 60. All right. So you're 136.
That's more than twice the speed limit. She was arrested for dangerous excess of speeds. Cops said on the video posting that a tummy ache is no excuse to drive more than 100 miles per hour on their roadways.
Oh, okay.
It was probably G-forces giving you a tummy ache.
Right.
Girl. You were trying to break sound barrier. That is way too... 60?
She was doing 136 and a 60, and now is looking at 90 days in jail and a $1,000 fine. 3 months in jail.
Dang.
Don't act a fool like that.
Super speeder. I know somebody who recently got a ticket for super speeding, and they were going 90 something,
Okay.
but they were trying to pass somebody, and it was messy. You got to be careful. Those super speeder penalties are way worse.
Yeah, they're not playing around. They say 2 teenagers in New Zealand mistakenly left a bag containing marijuana and money at a charity shop donation site. And then when they realized the dumb thing they did, they returned frantically to try to retrieve it.
You can't go back.
No.
You just got to call it a loss.
They had 43.2 grams of weed and $2,200 inside the knapsack. And it was reeking of weed. And they're like, oh my gosh. So they called the cops. Cops were waiting when they showed up. And on top of all that, they had an unlicensed air pistol, police scanner, and additional cash in their car. Now, this is in New Zealand.
Oh, boy.
So recreational marijuana use and sales remain illegal there. And minors cannot possess air pistols without licenses and adult supervision.
Oh, they did it all wrong.
Yeah. And if you have a police scanner and you're acting on intercepting information, that constitutes a crime as well. So they racked up a lot there. Nice work, fellas.
You shouldn't have gone back for your stuff.
Nope.
You can't. You got to call it a loss.
And not far away in Australia, police there in the Northern Territory evacuated over 1,000 residents after severe flooding struck the region, with officials warning of crocodiles absolutely everywhere in floodwaters.
Oh, damn.
Absolutely everywhere.
This is like those videos we always see after the hurricane of a shark in a Publix parking lot. But this is real.
Crikey, crocs everywhere. That's crazy. Yeah, I think I'm getting out. They say there was an angler that was arrested during a bass tournament in Texas on Sunday, and he was charged with
weights in fish.
We got weights in fish. Whoa. Yep, happened again.
Dang, they got him.
Everybody's looking out for this stuff now, aren't they?
Yeah, if your fish doesn't appear to look what it should weigh, they're going to open it up and look in it. Duh.
Uh-huh. Yep.
You went too big. If you go so big that they go, wait a minute, you went too big.
Yep. Now, this is an interesting story about an Air Force Major General, William Neal McCaslin, who mysteriously disappeared. Now, the reason why they're alarmed by his disappearance is he has deep expertise about UFOs, and he went missing without a trace from his Albuquerque home, and he walked away, leaving his cell phone behind. Now, what he knows could be the problem. And they say it is a grave national security crisis because he used to work at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Dayton, Ohio. He worked on a classified space weapons program, and they say the information that he holds in his brain could be troublesome if it got out. They say he is a man with some of the most sensitive secrets the United States has, and it's all just in his head.
Did they kidnap him? Is he with Nancy Guthrie?
Now, it's possible he's kidnapped. It's possible that it's just a senior moment and maybe he's there mentally now, but they are a little bit worried. Think about when you've got all this information, if it did get out and you just started loose lips sinking ships.
Dang.
So they say that if you don't know, Wright-Patterson Air Force Base is where they believe they took some of the downed alien craft and bodies that had happened. So they believe that some of the darkest secrets that we have about UFO technology is at that base. And this would be the guy that was in control of all of it.
So he knows.
He knows everything, whether it is or not. And I'm not saying that there is definitely, but they're just worried. Even if it's not the existence of UFOs and what's going on with them, they say at least what he knows about space defense technology is alarming.
So did somebody snatch him from another country, or did the aliens come back and collect him?
Who knows, Virginia? Big mystery. Big
He didn't
mystery.
take his phone?
Yeah.
You don't need a cell phone if the aliens are coming to pick you up.
That's true. You think we'll put any effort into finding this guy, or is it still on Nancy Guthrie?
We don't care anymore about anything. Like, we're not looking into who killed Epstein. We're not looking into where's Nancy now. We're just moving it on.
Feels like we got a lot of scary things just kind of floating around out there in the ether.
And they keep putting new, crazy, scary things, so we forget about the old scary things, because now we're at war.